Perfect. You had any fever or loss of taste or smell?
No way!
Perfect. Come on in.
Good morning, Weston High. It's a special announcement for the class of 2020. Today's announcement gives new meaning to the word rise and shine.
All right, folks, howdy, hello, good morning. I'm happy to see everybody. I'm gonna give you a few instructions to start off, so listen up real closely. When I say break, you're gonna get out a pen or a pencil, your book, and a blank piece of notebook paper, and I also want you to turn and talk with somebody sitting next to you, share what is your favorite breakfast cereal, and be prepared to share somebody else's. You got all that? All right, ready, break.
All right, let's get started. Put your phones away, Chromebooks out, and go ahead and get started on the early work. So today's question is, on a scale of 1 to 5, how excited are you about graduation?
Do or do not. There is no try.
I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Maybe she thinks I know something. Maybe she thinks it's fine. Maybe she knows something I don't. So tired of trying. Seems to me that maybe pretty much always means no.
Guys, our world has just been rocked. Like the entire world. Friends, it's time to rise up. It's your time to shine. Maybe you don't feel ready for the real world. Maybe you're unsure of what's next. Maybe you're wondering when the pandemic will be over. What is graduation gonna look like? What will you remember from Weston? Your friends, your teachers, your awesome principal, all the crazy memories that have led up to this moment.
Working at Weston means family.
It's like we have a family here.
It means family, really. I mean, whether it be staff, students, it's family.
It's kind of more like a family, and I really hate that comparison. They're like, it's like a family here. But it's more like how siblings deal with each other, because they've been with each other for so long and in so many classes together that it is more like siblings. I wouldn't say it's like a family. I'm definitely not like the dad, maybe like the mean uncle or something, but
I love the fact that we're small enough where the kids get to know us, we get to know them.
I come to know them really well on so many levels, and it's really personal and moving and emotional.
Come and I know everybody, I'm comfortable with everybody, so I think that's something that's really special.
I get to do some cool things, some interesting things, and I get to connect with a lot of really different types of people. So that's something that's really meaningful about Weston.
I get to build relationships with students in a more meaningful and deeper way. And so it really has given me an opportunity to build lifelong friendships with staff as well as lifelong friendships with students who've graduated.
My role since COVID-19 has really, really changed. I used to be the first person here every day and open the school and get things going and all that and be the greeter of everybody. And then we all got sent home. And it was hard for a long time. It was hard to be stuck at home and to not be able to see these kids every day and wonder if they're okay and how things are going.
I didn't realize how much energy or body language played a role in what I do, how much just spending time with kids and watching them and seeing where they're at played a role in what I do, and I'm missing that since being home. I'm still there for support and mentorship and help with academics, but it's sad. It's not the same as it was, and I miss being able to see their faces every day. I think a lot of them don't realize how much we enjoy them and how much we like them. And when I've said things like that in the past to them, like I missed you, they don't necessarily believe me, but I do miss them a lot. And that's the best part of my career, is that interaction.
I didn't realize how much that is a huge piece as a teacher here at Weston. And so it's been challenging. It's been challenging to not, again, the mom switch doesn't turn off. And so these are my kids, and to not worry about them.
Some of my best memories with some of the seniors is our dodgeball games. I know with Spady, we've been playing for years, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. I am positive if he played baseball, he'd be striking out people right and left with his fastball.
There are frequently staff versus student dodgeball matches, and Weston High School staff is still completely undefeated all time at dodgeball.
You have not truly been a part of Weston and Weston culture until you have experienced dodgeball. This year, we decided to amp it up a little bit by starting some smack talking with our friends up the hill at the Mothership, otherwise known as Arlington High School, the nest where the eagle lands. We had a whole event planned, and unfortunately, our friends up the hill got a little scared. So what we're hoping for is that this upcoming year, the Eagles will play us in a game of dodgeball on our court.
Blake Spady and Brennan Kelly, who are two students that are graduating from Weston this year, they made a point over the course of 2 years to, anytime I would walk in the commons, to make sure that we had sustained eye contact while putting up the circle finger somewhere on them. And if I look at it, of course, then I lose. And so even if they didn't do the circle finger, it was always the sustained eye contact, or we call it like a mean mugging.
I'm like sitting in these meetings, and Thanksgiving is starting to roll around, and staff members are kind of talking about like what we're going to do for Thanksgiving, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, this is like, what do you mean, what are we going to do for Thanksgiving? It's a half day. We're going to watch Charlie Brown and the Great Turkey or whatever, and then send them home, And it gets closer and closer, and then they start saying, hey, you got to bring in a pie. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bringing a pie? Like, I'm not eating a pie for lunch, man. And then finally, like, somebody like sat me, it was probably Miss Shaughnessy, and she's like, dude, we buy pies for the students, and then the ASB buys lunch for all the kids, and we have a holiday party. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, oh man, like, I can't believe I missed that. But also, like, how cool is that? Like, other schools don't do that. So yeah, so like my first year I kind of like really started to like dig into like, what does it mean to be like a teacher or a student at Weston, and like that sense of community that we've got.
We did a spirit post activity by class band this last year for the first time. You got to see them kind of come together, and they were excited about graduating. Like, that was an excited to be the class of 2020.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Very grateful for the experience I've had at Weston and all of the new opportunities that I got to learn and everything that our principal has done for us to make Weston a great school and a great culture.
So I just want to give a big thank you to the Weston staff and students and everybody that has been there to help everybody kind of come together and graduate all in one. And I'm so excited to walk the stage with all of my friends, especially Siley.
Weston High School is going to be unforgettable. I won't ever be able to forget this place, and it's the one place I never get bored of.
I pride myself on this. I'm going to be the first person in my family to graduate. Super excited about that.
These boys have worked really hard and overcome many obstacles, and I am very, very proud of both of them.
To the class of 2020, you guys might have been robbed a little bit of the final experience, but I can't wait till the fall to really give you that final farewell, that final graduation ceremony, because those things do matter. And although you guys annoyed me at times, I'm really gonna miss you. And I mean it.
What I would want to get across is that sometimes making the right choice is the toughest choice, but just to realize usually that will pay off in the end.
Nobody cares what year you got your diploma or your GED. They just care that you have it. It's the key that's going to unlock all kinds of possibilities for your future. So stay the course, get the diploma.
I hope that you can see yourself the way we see you, which is you're good, you're smart, you're capable. Life is gonna knock you down, it knocks us all down, and your job is to dust yourself off and try it again.
I can say confidently that I've really enjoyed watching each of you guys grow into a young adult. And I think that you guys are all gonna do great. And I know that everybody says that about the graduating class and all, you know, it's kind of a thing to say, but you know, if you guys take what you learn here, both academically and socially, and you apply that in your life as you grow up, you're gonna be just fine. Things are a little uncertain right now, and that's okay. You guys will get it figured out.
I hope you come back and see us, and just keep us in your hearts, and you'll definitely be kept in ours. I miss you guys.
This great pause has brought about big change. But here's the thing, you're gonna change. You're gonna find new things, discover new places, and meet new people you may not even know exist right now. These days, right now, will give you the strength and the creativity you need to grow past these challenges. A wise person once said, there's more than one way to get into a house. You can take the key out of your pocket and open the door. It's the easiest method. But if you lose your key, you can always try the back door. It takes a bit more effort and you have to walk a bit further. The neighbors, understandably, may think you're weird. But it's a price you're willing to pay to get in the house. If that doesn't work, you can go in through the window. If the window's unlocked, you may have to climb, you may have to shimmy, but you're getting into the house. Or you can break the window. It'll cost more, make a bigger mess, and it comes with a greater risk of safety, consequence, but you still get inside the house. Sometimes life involves risks. Sometimes it's better to play it safe. You are going to choose your path, and we know you're going to choose it wisely. Rise up and shine, Weston class of 2020. Congratulations, we're so proud of you and we love you.
Hello, Weston students, families, friends, and community members. It is a special honor to be part of this important milestone for the soon-to-be Weston graduates. Each senior has worked hard to transition through years of learning and even a global pandemic to reach this accomplishment of graduating from high school. Weston seniors, Dr. Seuss said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." This moment, right now, represents the many moments where you decided to open the books, get online, ask the teachers questions, engage in the conversations, share your perspective, write the reports, stay in school, get back in school, and persevere until you finish the final requirements. I hope that the memory of today will be valuable to you and propel you forward to your next life learning opportunities. You are ready, and I am extremely proud of you. Now it is time to certify your achievement. Members of the Arlington Public Schools Board of Directors, I certify as Superintendent of Arlington Public Schools that 38 students have completed all requirements for graduation. I present them to you to receive diplomas from Arlington Public Schools as the Weston High School graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, Weston class of 2020.
Have any fever? Dude, come on! Okay. I don't know if I can do it! Just stand up straight. Have you had any loss of taste or smell? Any temperature or diarrhea? I don't know. There you go.